Hello everyone, petar.jacimovic here from vicofanalysis.com. We got a very good progress on the positions. I want to post the update on the British pound, US dollar, and also Euro New Zealand dollar, and what we may expect in the future, and what is the situation right now after the non-farm employment change release. So basically, as you already know, I already spoke many times, and also if you follow my work, you know that I pretty much position myself at this stage here after I saw this good short-term redistribution, and after we already know that we are in massive downward trend again, created a head and shoulders formation and broke the neckline and created the lower swing highs, which confirming actually that institutions are actually rebuilding the strength and rebuilding the basically selling positions on the British pound. Now I advised you, after I build position here, I secure pretty much at this stage here, and right now I'm in plus about 140 pips. The risk was at this particular short-term position, it was about 110 pips, and right now I'm about more than 1-1 ratio, and I'm waiting like 200 pips more to close my short-term position. Anyway, for the intraday traders, I advised you to watch for selling opportunity. If you remember, yesterday I advised you after the PMI British pound came out negative, confirming that bad, giving the boost to the intraday traders, and also to the boost to short-term traders to hold position and don't exit. So basically what we got here is we got yesterday a bad economic data from the British pound, PMI. We got a strong technical approach here, the bearish engulfing, the broken trend line. So basically I advise you, if you follow my work, to sell around this stage here, when the price was around this stage here. Also later on you should also, if you miss this one, you can resell it again up around 1.5090, and this is the target area, and exactly we met this target area today. Why this works, and this is why this is professional analysis, because again, if you're intraday trader, you must know to read the fundamentals, and combine with technical to make the highest probability setups. That's the one thing. If we speak about intraday trading, if we speak about a short-term trading and mid-term trading, you must know to read very good and to have knowledge about technical analysis, and then also to follow the large events and see, can you hold more, can you hold even more than you plan, or you need to exit them earlier than you plan, and stuff like that. If there is a big or bad numbers and big differences in the news release. So what we got today is we got the ADP non-farm employment change. Actually came out at 270k, forecasted was 190. This was a very good for the US dollar, much more than expected, and this is only boosting the dollar lower. And since the GBP got a few negative economics releases in a row, combined with strong dollar news release today and very big non-farm employment change, this is just strong selling opportunity for the traders. And as you can see, price is going very good lower, because again, news are something which bring liquidity and bring the professionals to trade and build big positions, and usually you see the big moments after the news releases, also in the same minute when news releases, but also after the news. This is also part of my mentorship program, to learn how to trade the intraday, combining the fundamentals and technical analysis. This is what I also teach you in my mentorship program, and you can be a very, very successful intraday trader as well. You can trade a very, very good longer perspective, like short, mid, and long-term perspective. So you can pretty much do the both, and I'm doing both. So basically, when I see the big news releases, I'm focused on. I read the economy, I see the fundamentals, and then if the technical confirms that, that's pretty much what you need. And there your chances are big. Of course, you always need to protect your portfolio, put a stop loss always, and of course trade with low risk and try to benefit you know, as much you can from the large activity. So today basically news, I will just mark you today. You if you just traded like I will not trade today intraday. The good intraday setups to build on, the good day was yesterday technically, because we are right now sitting on that swing low, and to build near the swing low, it's a very risky. Even of course we got a boost from the dollar, from the this release, employment change. That's a good, but again, since the very lack of space, you know, and we are sitting on the swing low, I will not trade this. So you must know where we are technically when the news appeared. You know, it's for me, it's too risky. You know, this is the exactly area when the news came out. So you know, you don't have so you don't have big space to enter. If you sell here, you know, you need to put the stop loss like 35, 40 pips. But since we are sitting on the swing low at that stage, it's risky. But this is good for the traders who sold according to the news releases yesterday, and they are benefited, and they pretty much took the profit here. So you must know to read the technical. Even this, though it can drop lower, and it's expected to continue lower. We have the Yellen speech later on, and then tomorrow the new releases and so on. So for now, I will not build any positions at this stage, since this is a pretty much where you close your selling positions from yesterday. If you build it here or here, you absolutely close here in about 85-90 pips, and the risk in this setup was about 30-35 pips, and you're very good, you know. You're good, like 1-3 ratio almost, and you finish it, you know. This news only boosted this to the take profit, which is good. You already secured after before the today news for GBP. You was also we was in this stage here, and you secure your position at this stage here. And because if GBP got good news today, you know, you price should go higher, and you don't want to hold your original stop loss. For example, if stop loss was here, you need to put before the news releases again to secure where you took here. And since the news came again very bad, this is second news release or fourth actually in a row that we got a bad economy on the GBP and bad indications. So, and that's the reason why GBP is going lower like this. So again, this is how you manage your setup. You first build positions here, then later on the next day you'll see that there is a news release, you secure your yesterday position, then you very good push it lower, then you're still fine, you're secure here, and then you wait this news to see what will happen, and this is the final target. Why it's final target there? Because again, this is the swing low for this stage, and this is also good support. I'm expecting lower during according to the short-term perspective. So I'm expecting 1.4860, but I just speaking generally about the intraday trading. This is not good technical. We are not in good conditions right now technically that you build positions here. You build on the strong support, and it's risky, you know. And if you compare that with this one, this example wasn't risky to sell around this stage, and this is a it looks risky, even though it of course we expect lower, you know. So that's about the British pound USD. Very good progress, and since our original short-term position, I'm about 150 pips in plus. Now we go to the Euro New Zealand dollar and see how we go there. Again, after the very strong trading range of about 23 days, broke out the retest of that strong support, and right now I'm in plus about 300 pips in the Euro New Zealand dollar. Why it went like this? Again, USD releases, you know, very good for New Zealand, and then we got very bad. We already know that euro is very bad situation, QE program, and so on and so on. Technically, we saw very strong redistribution, and that's all you need. You then places good money management, controlling the risk, and just enjoy the profit. So again, update for my two transactions from last week. Pretty much 150 pips currently in plus GBP USD and 300 pips in plus on the euro New Zealand dollar. How much I need for the final take profit? I need about approx. Just a second. I need approx about 170 pips and lower on euro New Zealand dollar, and I will be on the take profit here. Of course, I will follow the economy releases, you know, and the situations of the economy and how tomorrow also we have the big news releases, so pay attention on that. That's it for this analysis. I hope you enjoyed. If you like to learn my method to trade professionally intraday, to trade professionally a larger perspective, short mid long-term perspectives, to learn the volume analysis, Wyckoff analysis, pure price action combined with trend channels, and you know, everything, you know, multi Fibonacci zones and so on. Absolutely, my advice is to start my mentorship program and start professionally to observe the market and to understand, which is most important, what's going on and why something is happening. That's it. Wish you good trading and have a nice day.